For any military members out there that might be PCSing to San Diego, this is the video for you. This is where you can start your research to have an idea of where to live and what questions to ask before you make the big move. Hi, my name is Dan Parker. I help people buy and sell real estate right here in San Diego County. I work with a lot of military families, veterans, and I decided to put this video together as a resource for any of my clients or really anyone out there that's moving to the area, so you just have a better understanding of what you can expect in San Diego County. All right, so first, I just wanted to break San Diego down into different regions, depending on where you end up getting stationed. And I would recommend stay within the region that you are stationed at because traffic is not so great out here in San Diego. So you have North County up by Camp Pendleton. You have Central, and think of Central as anything along the 8 pretty much, up to the 52 or something like that. And then you have South County, so you have Chula Vista, National City. It really goes along the border of Mexico. And then you also have East County. Now in future videos, I'm gonna break down exactly what you need to know for each of these different regions, but for now, we're sticking with San Diego as a whole. In general, what I would recommend is sticking, the I-5 goes all the way down from North County to South County in San Diego. It's very expensive generally to be on the west side of the 5, which is really close to the water. What I recommend is kind of stay just on the east side of the I-5, obviously depending on what your budget is, but you can still get to the beach very quickly. You're very close to the 5, so you can get all around San Diego, and that's generally my recommendation for moving to San Diego. As far as specifically where you want to live in San Diego, every single area kind of has their own specific feel. The cool thing is you have hiking, you have parks, you have shopping, you have great restaurants all throughout San Diego County. So there's not really much you have to worry about there. But the different feel of the different areas and the cost of living in the different areas is going to vary by a lot. Now, as far as where to live, you can always just start off living on base. Every single base in San Diego has some option for you to come in immediately, have somewhere to live. All right, the second option is to rent. You can always find something locally in San Diego, depending on exactly what you're looking for. Cost of living can be a little bit high here, but BAH is, for let's say like a sergeant with dependents is gonna be around $3,243. So it's a pretty significant amount of money to get started renting somewhere in San Diego. Now, if you are considering buying a home in San Diego, you have a couple of different options. Starting out, you can purchase a house before you move out here. Now, if that's the case, my recommendation is that you could fly out, let's say 50 to 60 days before your report no later than date, so that you can find the perfect property. Generally, it's gonna take around 45 days once you get under contract to get the keys to your new home. And the great thing is, just about everything else beyond that point through escrow, you can do remotely. The second option is to PCS out here, live on base temporarily while you start your home search. Now that'll put you at about 2 months out of having temporary housing before you have to move out into your new home. So you have the added stress of moving twice, temporary housing, but it can relieve some pressure of flying out here the first time and not having to select your perfect house and not know the areas or anything like that. So that is another great option for you. Now, if you did want to purchase before you move out here, you can pretty much do everything remotely these days. I've had some clients in the past who have actually had me go visit the properties for them, do a little video conference so they could see exactly what's going on there, and that's how they decide where exactly they want to live. So that is another option if you wanted to purchase before you moved out here as well. Now, if you do plan on buying out in San Diego or really anywhere across the country, the one other thing I would recommend is don't just rely on the VA loan. The VA loan is great. You should absolutely take that into consideration, but there are other programs that don't conflict with that at all that help maximize your savings when you're purchasing a property. Now, the program I'm involved with is called Homes for Heroes. It's a nationwide program, and it's a way for me to be able to give back to you for your service. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing down below, hitting that bell icon so you know when the next video is coming up. If you have any questions for me, you have my contact information right here. I'm happy to chat. Anything about San Diego, moving out here, Homes for Heroes program, I'd be happy to let you know. I'd be happy to give you any type of resources that I have available to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you next time.